Me and my family are in New York and we got suggested a bunch of pizza spots. Today we went to the top 3 suggested spots and I'm trying to see what my favorite is. I got it, let's try it, and rate 1 through 10. Each spot we go to, I'm getting a slice of cheese pizza and a slice of their most popular pizza. First up is Joe's Pizza. We spent $9.50. First up from Joe's Pizza, the cheese. Just for scale, this is my hand. It's a pretty big piece of pizza. It looked really sauce dominant. Gotta fold it. That's mandatory. It's okay. The cheese don't have that much flavor and it is a lot of sauce. That's pretty much all I taste. I do taste onion, I do taste garlic, but it is faint. It's crispy, but it's not burnt. I'm not mad at this. I'm not a huge fan. 6.8 out of 10. Joe's said their most popular pizza is the Supreme. This got everything on it. Mushrooms. It's loud in New York, man. It's got everything on it. Mushrooms, pepperonis, sausage, onions, cheese, sauce, a lot of sauce. They're real sauce dominant. Crispy crisp. Ooh, that's just folding it. I love mushrooms, but these mushrooms are really slimy, like overly slimy, and it's really throwing the texture off of me. The rest of the pizza had a lot of flavor, and I like the toppings, and I like how crispy it is. But the mushrooms personally took me out. They was super slimy, they was real like moist. I'm not a huge fan at all. 2 out of 10, which leaves Joe's Pizza with an average of 4.4 out of 10. On to the next stop. Next place is Prince Street Pizza. The lights you see is an ambulance. We in New York. We spent $19.58. That's a stark difference between the $9 that we just... Correction, my family made a mistake. They actually bought 3 slices of pizza. So if they bought 2, it would have been around $11 to $12. So yes, more expensive, but not that much. First up, the cheese pizza. Little fold. My daughter in the back. I taste the cheese a lot more with this. The sauce isn't as prominent. It's crispy. It's thin. Super thin. Just like the other one. One more bite. It's still not an amazing slice of pizza in my opinion, but it is pretty good. 7.5 out of 10. And for their specialty slice, this is called the Naughty Pizza. They didn't explain what it was, but they said it was sold out. So they got one of the last slices. It's grease all over my fingers. It's like pepperoni with some kind of sauce and a bunch of cheese.
Now that's what I'm talking about.
That's fantastic. It's thick, it's spicy, it's crispy. I love these pepperonis. This is the highest so far, 8 out of 10. That leaves Prince Street Pizza with an average score of 7.7. On to the next spot. Last but not least is pizza from John's on Bleecker. Correction, there are 2 different spots on Bleecker Street that are a few minutes away from each other. Bleecker Street Pizza and John's of Bleecker Street Pizza. We thought we was going to John's of Bleecker Street, but we ended up, so if you hear me saying John's, I'm wrong. We went to Bleecker Street. If you wonder why it's dark, it take 30 minutes to get half a mile out here. That is not an exaggeration. Okay, I'm exaggerating a little bit, but 30 minutes to get a mile is not an exaggeration. We spent $8.49. Just off our presentation, and this is the least sauce dominant so far. That's a little too crispy. I can't even bend it. That's a little too crispy. It's almost like stale. Hold on. Yeah, that's crazy. Best flavor for sure. I like the sauce a lot. It's obviously a tomato base, but it's not super tomato forward. I taste a lot more than just tomatoes. And in this case, the onions and the garlic are front and center, like immediately. It got a little bit of spice to it too. And the cheese do got flavor. This is the cheesiest, the crunchiest, and the best cheese piece in my opinion. 7.8 out of 10. For the note, I don't get the crunchiness from the rest of the crust as I do on the end. Like, this is the end crust. The rest of the pizza not like that. Their specialty pizza is like a margarita pizza. We forgot the name of it, but it's booming in there, so we ain't going back in to ask. We ain't about to bother them people or get cussed out. Not for no name or no pizza. It's okay. It's very basic for it. You get punched in the face with tomato. It do taste fresh and I do like the basil, but it's kind of underwhelming in my opinion. 6.5 out of 10. That leaves John's of Bleecker with an overall score of 7.2 out of 10. That means in my opinion, the best pizza out of these 3 is Prince Street. God bless you. Have an amazing day. Y'all be safe. I'm gonna be pieced out by the time we get to the house. It might be a part 2 to this because there's a lot of pizza places. Y'all be safe. Me and my family are in New York, fresh off the plane when I got this DM. I got it, let's try it, and rate it 1 through 10. We spent $22.15. The customer service, while it wasn't the best in my opinion, it was very accommodating. Let me explain. There's 2 different locations called Taste Buds that's in Queens, but they're 30 minutes apart from each other. So I had my family call the order in under an alias. Whole time we went to the wrong location. When the lady answered the phone, in my opinion, she wasn't the nicest, but she also wasn't rude. She was just very quick and straight to the point. It kind of gave us the vibe that we were being rushed, but that felt like the vibe since we've been here. To avoid being misconstrued, I want to be very clear. Nobody we encountered at this place was rude or had bad customer service. The only reason I said it wasn't the best customer service is because as a first-time customer, we were trying to figure out what it was that we wanted. We was asking questions about the menu. It just kind of felt like we was being rushed and not giving much grace. But again, I'm fully aware she might have just been busy or just not having the best of days. Once we realized we was at the wrong location, my family called back and they said they have no problem remaking the food because it was gonna be cold by the time we got there, which I truly appreciate. Which is why I said the customer service was extremely accommodating. I'm gonna show you everything I got and we're gonna try it and rate it 1 to 10. The Slim Way, which is the bacon, egg, and cheese on the roll. The DJ, which is a classic chopped cheese. And last but not least, the Too Smooth, which is a salmon chopped cheese. I'm gonna start with this one. It's salmon, cheese, sauce, lettuce, tomatoes, everything on a roll. It's a little salty in my opinion, but it's good. That's exactly like what it is. Seasoned salmon with a bunch of sauce, tomatoes, and some lettuce. I'm not mad at this, but I'm also not crazy about it. 7.5 out of 10. This is a classic chopped cheese. I like this one better. I feel like the salmon was a little over seasoned to the point where it was salty. This has a lot of flavor. I can see myself eating this whole thing. 8 out of 10. Yeah, that's pretty high. And last but not least, the bacon, egg, and cheese. This one, in my opinion, is really dry to me, and this roll tastes stale. I would be much more of a fan of this if this had like a spicy sauce or something. But as is, I'm not a huge fan. 4 out of 10. And I know a lot of people who love bacon, egg, and cheese gonna get on my head about that, but it's my opinion. I don't mean no harm. You are more than welcome to comment your favorite bacon, egg, and cheese spot. For the first stop in New York, I'm very interested to see the rest of this trip. God bless you. Have an amazing day. Y'all be safe. Also, a little plug. The family merch pre-order is available tomorrow. As always, I have no idea what's about to happen. But if you want it, it drops in about 10 hours. God bless you. Me and my family are in Houston, Texas, and one of my good friends told me this Pakistani-owned restaurant has extremely good food, extremely good customer service, but they don't have to market it. I got it. Let's try it and rate it 1 to 10. I spent $68.98. My family said the customer service was really good. All of this food came out extremely fast, and I got a bunch of stuff. I'm gonna show you everything I got, and we're gonna try it and rate it 1 to 10. A beef shish kebab, a mango stuffed chicken breast, a spicy chicken shawarma wrap, and a bowl of chicken tortilla soup. We're gonna start with the chicken. It's exactly what it said. It's a mango stuffed chicken. I don't know if it's a chicken breast or if it's like a ball of chicken, but this thing is huge. That's crazy. It looks like it come with some scalloped potatoes, some grilled vegetables. I feel like I'm gonna like this because this is a breakup of the monotony. A lot of Houston food is the same, I will say that. Ooh, it's stuff. It's like rice. It's heavy, so I can't pick the whole thing up. It's stuffed with some mangoes, some rice, some vegetables.
It's good.
Mm-hmm. That's different. I taste all of the peppers, the bell peppers, the onions. There's like some corn in there. You get the sweetness from the mango, a little bit of spice. It's fried, so you get like the crust on the outside. It's refreshing too. That's a scalloped potato. Ooh, hold on. Mm-hmm. Wait a minute. This is a scalloped potato.
Now that's what I'm talking about.
I love a good buttery, souped up, sopped up potato. Oh, that sauce with that potato, that's fantastic. This is high. 8.9 out of 10. I want to be very clear. I haven't been this high with this many restaurants since New Orleans. Yo, I got it, Houston. This the beef shish kebab. You can tell it's flame grilled. That thing shining. That's just a really good, a really well seasoned, really tender piece of meat. I knew it the second I bit into it. That's simple.
Oh.
It is what it is. I will for sure eat that with some rice though, because it is salty. Again, everybody's salt threshold is different, but in my eyes, it's pretty salty. So some rice or some pita or something, I just wouldn't eat it by itself like that, the whole thing. A little bit of counterbalance, and that's, yeah, 9 for sure. Chicken shawarma and garlic spread. I'm gonna just dip it right on the side of that. A lot of herbs, a lot of spices, very fresh, big pieces of chicken. 8.7 out of 10. The last one, not least, the tortilla soup. They come with a side of tortilla strips, a little bit of lime, some avocado. For this weather, I feel like this is perfect. And it's not like a soupy soup. This is a very thick broth soup. It's like a chunky soup. Hot. It's soup. It's delicious. Yeah. Flavorful. I think I didn't use the word flavor 1,000 times. I mean, seasonings all through the thing. This is good, hearty, sit at home, comfort food for sure. For this place not to be known, they got some really good food if you ask me. Again, 8.7 out of 10. It's spicy too. My friend Toba is the one who told me to come here, and he ain't missed. And I pray and I hope after this, they reach their target audience. God bless you. Have an amazing day. Y'all be safe. Look, all of the food in Texas is heavy. I'm about to take a nap. The day I've been waiting for a long time has finally come. Let's talk about it. The shirt that I got on is merch that me and my family designed. It says, I got it, you got it, he got us. And on the back, it says, God is amazing. For the first time since I started making videos, I'm a little nervous to make a video. I ain't been like this in a minute. I've always spoke honest and candidly about the fact that I have social anxiety. And I started making TikToks just to get comfortable in front of the camera. I would pretend it was 1,000 people watching me and I would just talk. So to go from being a kid with anxiety, sitting in a Paw Patrol chair, to sitting here right now, talk about merch that me and my family about to release, is surreal. I've been blessed enough to be a marketing platform for everybody else. Now it's about me and my family. God is amazing. And the one thing that took me so long to put a product out is how much I appreciate y'all from the bottom of my heart. And I wanted to be very intentional about this. I didn't want to just throw together anything. And I wanted everything to be within me and my family. So me and my cousin designed this from head to toe. Great quality, great fit, great price. We was in conversation with a bunch of people, but a lot of times it felt like money was the main objective. That's not mine. It's never been and it never will be. To see the people who support me and my family and some pieces I'm truly proud of, that's my goal. So the countdown for the pre-order is on this page, and we specifically did pre-order because I want everybody who wants something to be able to get it. But it's still on a first come, first serve basis. But I know how y'all get, and I know how amazing y'all support is. That's why I'm making this 4 days in advance, just to say I appreciate y'all. I got it, you got it, he got us. God bless you, have an amazing day, y'all be safe. I'm shaking, I'm a little nervous, I ain't gonna lie. I don't know what's about to happen, but I'm here for it. God bless you. If you want it, go get it. Me and my family were driving around Houston, Texas when we got this DM. I got it, let's try it, and rate it 1 to 10. We spent $53.49. I couldn't tell much about the customer service because I ordered it through DoorDash. The second we pulled up, I could see exactly what construction he was talking about. But the DM isn't the only thing that made me come here. This place was recommended 1,000 times. I'm gonna show you everything I got, and we're gonna try it and rate it 1 through 10. A strawberry and Irish cream brulee waffle, cheese waffle fries, a fried chicken waffle sandwich with thunder sauce, a breakfast sandwich, and last but not least, a brunch burger. Like I said, I heard about this place a lot, so I'm assuming this is a staple in Houston. We're gonna start with the waffle fries and cheese sauce first. I'm not a huge fan of the cheese sauce. I'm gonna try the waffle fries by themselves. That's a I can't even say it. That's a good fry. A damn good fry is what I was about to say.
I can hear you crunching it.
Yeah.
It sounds crispy.
Something about the cheese sauce I'm just not a huge fan of. I wish I was more descriptive, but I really can't put my finger on it. Yeah, I really like this fry though. It's seasoned, it's crispy.
Are you ready? Soft on the inside?
I'm at an 8.7 out of 10. I'm really picky when it comes to fries, and this is a good fry. Next up is the brunch burger. This thing is stacked. This is sunny side up egg, bacon, and 2 patties. I personally wish it had some spice. It's juicy. It is pretty seasoned. Like I said, I just wish it had some spice. As is, 8.5 out of 10.
It's juicy.
It's real juicy. Speaking of a lot, this is the breakfast sandwich. I don't even know if I'm gonna be able to grab this out of here. It's bacon, egg, cheese, and sausage. And some kind of special sauce.
Spicy mayo.
Whoa, 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 whoa. That's ridiculous. It's delicious, but ridiculous. That spice I was talking about, this spice needs to be on that burger, in my opinion. It's a spicy mayo. It got the perfect amount of kick. These eggs is creamy and cheesy. That sauce is good, that bacon good. Again, it's a lot, but it's delicious. I don't know if I can eat that whole thing though. Yeah, I can. I don't even know if I'm lying. 8.9 out of 10. This is the fried chicken and waffle sandwich. I wish I had some syrup though. You got some syrup? No syrup. Some syrup would take this over the top for me, for sure. This waffle is amazing though. You know, some waffles are automatically dry. This ain't one of them.
This is probably why they didn't put no syrup on it. It's like, you know, waffles are nice and moist.
But I feel like just a little bit will add some extra moisture. This is really hard.
I was so caught up in the sandwich, I forgot to rate it without the syrup. I gave it an 8 out of 10, but I feel like with syrup, it could be somewhere in the 9s.
Last but not least, this is dessert. It's Irish cream and strawberries with a lot of powdered sugar on top. I don't even like sweets like that. This is delicious. God. No.
Your whole voice changed.
I'm for sure coming through the traffic for this. Oh my God. I'm gonna eat this whole thing. And it's Irish cream. I'm not really sure what that is, but I love it. The strawberries add the perfect freshness.
Again, I got wrapped up, so I forgot to rate. This is one of my highest rated sweets I've ever had. 9 out of 10. Houston been showing out with the sweets. They've been balanced. It's not too sweet. This, man.
He said he lost 50% of his clientele. I pray and I hope after this, he reaches his target audience. God bless you. Have an amazing day. Y'all be safe. Yeah, I'm about to eat this whole thing. I ain't gonna lie to you. I done already ate 90% of it. Me and my family were driving around Houston when I came across this Instagram post.
And on top of that, this was one of the most highly recommended spots in Houston for us.
Basically, somebody came and stole their tip jar.
I got it, let's try it, and rate it 1 through 10.
I spent $54.93. The customer service I couldn't see much of because I had to order it through DoorDash because they didn't do phone orders. My family went to go pick it up and they said the lady was really nice. I'm gonna show you everything I got and we gonna try it and rate it 1 through 10. A Jamaican beef patty, jerk chicken. I ordered jerk wings, but they said they didn't have any, so they gave me this. A side of rice and peas and plantains, ackee and saltfish. Please excuse me if I said that wrong. I tried. Rice and peas, ackee and saltfish, and plantain. And last but not least, brown stew chicken. I'm gonna start with this because this is heavy, and if I put it down, I ain't picking it back up. Ooh, the way that chicken fall apart. I ain't never had brown stew chicken before, but this looks incredible. Oh my God. That's the plantain. Rice and peas. The rice and peas don't have much flavor, but this chicken and this plantain and this cabbage, I might be a little overzealous, but this is the best plate I've had since I've been here. And I gave something like 9.8. This brown stew chicken is a 10. Literally just by touching it, it just fall apart. There's so much flavor, so much seasoning. The skin is crispy.
That's crazy.
That's incredible. That's him.
What the hell?
Timothy. You hear me? Timothy. Up for
That
show
chicken?
you right on. Up for show you right on. This the jerk chicken. Ooh, this got a lot of, this got all kind of stuff with the skin. There you go. There, whoa. They all hit at the same time too. It's a lot of spices. It's not really spicy, but a lot of spices. It tastes like a spice cabinet. That's the chicken. In my opinion, the chicken a little dry. It's dry. I think this is gravy. This looks like gravy. That might be what the doctor ordered.
I think that's what this.
Well, that's in there.
That's what was in there. It looked exactly like that at the bottom.
I don't know what they put in the sauce. The jerk chicken by itself is a 6 out of 10. With the sauce, all the way to an 8.7 out of 10. This sauce is incredible. I'll eat this whole plate if I got the sauce, I ain't gonna lie. This is the ackee and saltfish. Ooh, that's an acquired taste for sure. That's all the bones in it. The ackee and saltfish is very unique and different, and it tastes like it would be an acquired taste. I'm personally not the target audience, but I can see a lot of people loving this. It is seasoned well, I will say that, and this plantain is delicious. This whole plate for me, 7.5 out of 10. Last but not least, the Jamaican beef patty. In my opinion, it is a little dry. I'm not really well versed in Jamaican beef patties, but this kind of tastes like it was frozen. I may be wrong, but to me, it tastes like it was frozen. There's not a lot of meat in the middle either. Yeah, I'm not a huge fan of this one. 4 out of 10. After seeing that post and finding out where that money go to and seeing how amazing this food is, took it upon ourselves as a family to go in and triple whatever was inside that tip jar. And on top of that, I'm about to go tip whoever made this food, because in my opinion, outstanding.
We went and had a conversation with the owner, and she said it was 50 to 60 bucks in that tip jar. She said she has no hard feelings about the situation because the lady who took it might have needed more than she did. So we replaced that 50 to 60 bucks with $1,000. And we paid for everybody food in line, and we left some money behind, and we tipped the people at the front.
That's some of the best food we had in Houston. And Houston got a plethora of places to choose from. That's one thing about Houston. Houston has the most diverse and biggest array of food that I've had since we've been on food tour. Overall, I'm appreciative and I'm grateful for everybody who recommended this place. And I pray and I hope after this, they reach their target audience. God bless you. Have an amazing day. Y'all be safe. Me and my family are in Pearland, Texas, and this small woman-owned business has been reaching out to us for weeks. I mean, 13 plus posts about us coming here. She even said some days she only get 2 people a day, and I'm here to find out why. I got it, let's try it, and rate it 1 through 10. We spent $36.07. My family went in and got the food, and there was only one other person in there with them. And they said the customer service was amazing. Try everything I got, and we're gonna try it and rate it 1 through 10. A frozen Biscoff cheesecake on a stick, an Oreo croffle, which is a croissant waffle, an original banana pudding, this is what they know for apparently, and a strawberry banana pudding. Now off of looks, $35 does seem like a bit much for this stuff. But I'm gonna take into consideration this is a small business, so I'm assuming these prices are based off the fact that it's made to order. Like this is the croffle, this was made in-house for sure. It is a croissant waffle with a homemade whipped cream and Oreos. I'm not even a sweets person. This is immaculate. I love Texas. I ain't gonna lie. I love Houston. This is delicious. It's not super sweet. This is more like a Bavarian cream than it is like a regular cream. I love croissants. You see all them layers in there. This is high. Really high for it to be sweet. 9 out of 10. Yeah. It's
I think that's your most highest rated
sweet for sure.
Yeah.
I see why she kept telling me to come. I get it. We got it. This is strawberry banana. This is a strawberry banana pudding. Everything look homemade. Like, this ain't no box pudding. I put $100 on it. That ain't no box pudding. I will walk in there and ask her if this is box pudding. If it's box pudding, I'll give her $1,000. I promise you I would. This is the best banana pudding I've ever had.
Shut up. It's better than mine.
Yes. The taste of this pudding, the thickness of this pudding, the quality of the ingredients in this pudding. 9.2 out of 10. I'm tripping. I literally just gave 2 sweets 9s. That's crazy. And I promise you, I'm not doing it because this lady reached out to me a bunch of times. If you know me, you know me. I ain't got no reason to lie. You gotta try that.
And you don't want to stop.
If I didn't say it before, for sure, you're right on. Next up, the banana pudding. The cookie. It's still amazing. But I definitely want like some strawberries or some Oreos or like definitely some addition. If you like banana pudding or you just like pudding, this would probably be a 10. To me, this is an 8 out of 10, which is still extremely high.
Did you get a banana slice? I got a banana slice.
Oh no, I didn't get no banana slice.
It's better. I guarantee your 8 about to change.
That's a 9. I ain't gonna lie, for them not to be out the door, I'm absolutely speechless. I don't say this often. Out the door. I'm talking about around the corner. This place, in my opinion, the best dessert I've ever had in my life.
I agree.
It's not even close. This is the Biscoff frozen cheesecake. Now, this might be a little too sweet for me. I'm just looking at it. Way too sweet for me. Ooh.
Let me see.
Ooh. Me personally, 2 out of 10. That's all sugar.
I'll give it an 8.
This lady was crying at the fact that y'all was tagging me in her videos. I don't ever promise nothing. I never have and I never will. But if you ask me, everything about to change. God is amazing. I pray and I hope after this, you reach your target audience. I ain't never meant that more in my life. God bless you. Have an amazing day. Y'all be safe. We went and had a conversation with her. I felt like I had to because in my opinion, this food was absolutely insane.
Yo, give me a hug.
That's the best thing I've had since we did.
The music was really loud, but I just kept telling her I genuinely believe she deserved it, and I'm just blessed to be in this position. God bless you.
Wow. Today, it's all about brunch. And one thing I'm learning about Houston, brunch is what they do. But that means all of the brunch spots are super well known. So today we're going to 2 well known spots. The first one is the Breakfast Club. I got it, let's try it, and rate it 1 through 10. We spent $28. I'm quickly learning if you want brunch, you ain't got no choice but to sit down at a really big spot. The customer service, in my opinion, was good, but it was very interesting. We called our order in and the lady answered the phone and she never said hello, she never said hold on, she never said anything. But the next thing we heard was the same person taking somebody else's order.
Hello? Hello?
And when I say taking somebody else's order, I mean like order from head to toe. The lady gave her number, the car she was driving, and her whereabouts.
Phone number, sweetie? 832. What kind of car you gonna be in? A white. You gonna pay cash or card? Card.
Now, it could have been an honest mistake and just a coincidence that we was on the phone when it happened. But it did happen, and as always, I'm going to share my honest experience. She also apologized when she got on the phone, and we completely accepted her apology. When she got on the phone, she was very nice and very polite, and she took our order. I'm going to show you everything I got, and we're going to try it and rate it 1 through 10. Cheesy grits and the 3 stacks of jerry cakes and fried chicken. One of my good friends told me this is the best pancake I'll ever have in my life. This is a beautiful piece of chicken. I ain't gonna lie. I'll start with the chicken by itself. God damn.
Oh, man.
That's him. That's him.
That's without hot sauce.
Yes, that's no hot sauce, no sauce, no nothing. It's seasoned, it's crispy, it's juicy. That's a great piece of chicken. That's one of the best pieces of chicken I've had in a long time.
Yeah, for sure.
I'm at a 9.5 out of 10. I'm high. I'm I'm up here.
I'm going 10. I don't know what I would do to make it better.
That's a great piece of fried chicken. That's the hot sauce?
Yeah, I'm gonna try it.
Oh, you trying to get me in trouble. I feel like I'm about to eat this whole thing. I ain't gonna lie to you.
Whoa, 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 whoa.
Whoa, 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 whoa. Yeah, that's him. It's a pancake. My phone wasn't recording nothing, but I ate this pancake. This pancake is amazing. Let's just do it again. As you can see, I done got all into this pancake. I done turned this pancake every way but loose. This is a very, very unique pancake. It's very dense on my fork, but as soon as I put it in my mouth, it just melt. It's like bread butter. You don't even gotta chew it. I'm a texture person. I don't like anything you can chew without teeth. But this is saving it because this exterior is very crispy. But the interior is fluffy, buttery, melty. My wife tried it. She gave it a 10. You gave this a 10. You gave the chicken a 10. She said she just throwing 10s all over the board.
Let me make sure.
Okay, one more. You still at a 10?
10.
I ain't gonna lie, this food is absolutely delicious. As you can see, I already scooped into these grits, but again, my camera won't record. You gotta see them. It's cheese all through these grits. I'm not even a grits person for real, but them grits. This whole plate, I give it 9.8 out of 10. That's almost as high as I get for real. I 110% understand why the Breakfast Club is a staple in Houston. This food, immaculate. I'd mess around and come back to Houston just for that. I ain't gonna tell you no lie. I wanna go sit down and eat the rest of the menu. Like, that's how I'm feeling. Like, I wanna taste everything on the menu. I appreciate every last one of y'all that recommended this place. Again, this is one of those places that's already booming, but they have amazing food to back it up. God bless you. Have an amazing day. Y'all be safe. Me and my family were driving around Houston, Texas when we got this DM. I got it, let's try it, and rate it 1 to 10. We spent $59. The customer service, in my opinion, was really good. One of my family members called the order in, and they put it on speaker so I can hear it. The lady was very nice and very patient. The only thing is you gotta pay for your order over the phone, which I don't mind. I'm gonna show you everything I got, and we're gonna try it and rate it 1 to 10. Red beans and rice, catfish with a side of cornbread and mac and cheese, fried okra, a 6-piece lemon pepper wing, oxtails and gravy, last but not least, gumbo. It got shrimp in it, so my wife gonna try it. I'm allergic. We're gonna start with the oxtails. They only serve this on Saturdays and Sundays. This thing heavy. When I say like, my hand shaking. So it's oxtails, gravy. This is like maybe mushroom. No, that's a bone. Oxtails, gravy, rice, mashed potatoes, and cornbread. Put her up. Let's the oxtail first. I'm not sure if it's the oxtail or the gravy. Let me try the gravy by itself. The gravy is throwing me off. It's a very thick consistency. It almost tastes like it's split. The oxtail itself is tender and it got a lot of flavor though. I'm just not a fan of the gravy personally. Cornbread. That's some good cornbread. It's moist. It's real moist. I almost feel like they poured something on top of it and it like soaked into the cornbread itself. I like that. Mashed potatoes. Ooh, them real buttery. Also have like full potato skins in them, so you can tell they fresh. Try it with a little bit of the meat. I'm a fan of everything on that plate, but the gravy, in my opinion. Personally, I go with 7.8 out of 10. You said you like the mashed potatoes?
A lot. And I usually don't like mashed potatoes, is what I'm telling you.
Yeah,
Sorry,
that's
I'll be
fine.
in my body.
They nice and buttery. It's the red beans and rice. I don't even like beans. This is good. It's spicy, it's seasoned, it's flavor all. Golly, there's flavor all through this bowl. I wish they had some sausages in here though. Like some good snappy sausages. I feel like it's still really high for me though. 8.2 out of 10.
What'd you give?
8.2.
I give it a 9.
A 9. I can see that. Yeah, it's good. It's real good. It's nice and spicy. This is catfish and mac and cheese. I'm going catfish with the hand. I'm trying to get straight to it. Oh, it's falling apart. I like that. Hot sauce? No hot sauce? Oh, we do the hot sauce. Absolutely. Yes, Lord. I wish it was fried a little harder, but that's personal preference. It could be a little crispier, but the flavor on point. It's juicy. This is a big piece of catfish too. This is high for me. 8.9 out of 10. Absolutely. Mac and cheese. I don't really taste much. The cheese don't have much flavor, and I wish I had a lot more salt. I'm not a huge fan of that at all. 3 out of 10. Yeah, that's not for me. This is fried okra. It's okay. I do like how they cooked it because it don't have that super slimy texture okra can have sometimes. But I wish I had more seasonings. Again, that's all personal preference because my salt threshold might be a lot different than yours. But to me, I feel like this could use more seasoning. 7 out of 10. Last thing for me, the lemon pepper wings. It's nice and seasoned. For real seasoned. Straight lemon pepper. If they made these wet lemon pepper wings, like with the buffalo sauce, so it's hot and lemon peppery, this would be like, but as is, 8.5 out of 10. High 8s for me. Last but not least, my wife gonna try the gumbo. Shrimp, chicken, sausage.
It tastes more like not necessarily gumbo, but like I feel like a soup. Does that make sense? All of the meat just feel too soft. It's very soft. Texture wise, you will be done.
Wouldn't like it.
Give it a 6.
Overall, Butterfuck Kitchen is pretty good in my opinion. I appreciate the invite. God bless you. Have an amazing day. Y'all be safe.